M&G Carter Stadium in Fort Worth. More than a bowl swag bag, there's a chance to... Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bulls offense will have the football first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
And it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season.
There's a crease. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. On first down, here comes this offense. Gonna run it. It's Thurman. Still on his feet at the 45. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1, was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. And the Bulls will snap it on first and 10. Looking to pass. It's Croman Hope. Finds his tight end. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. The completion picked up 6 yards on first down, now 2nd and 4. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. The change will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. 9th play of the opening drive coming up, but now they face a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Absolutely perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
The Tigers offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Here are the guys we expect to be impact players in this one. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking for room, it's Edwards. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Keep it on the ground. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. How aggressive will they get on first and 10? To the air, it's Berry. He'll get rid of it. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Quick handoff. Running into the open space. They stop him at the 42, but they're on a roll with a pickup of 15 and a first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run it to the right. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down. The give to the right. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The run inside. It's Edwards. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Quickly complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They're in makeable field goal range. They could tie the game, but instead they'll go for it on 4th down. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! He got it! Beat down in bounds!
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. 75 yards on the touchdown drive, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Zings it complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Coleman Hope. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Nice move there. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. On the ground, it's Simon. Maybe a crease. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. And the Bulls have this offense rolling. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. On the option. Quarterback keep. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the first down. This time he wants to throw. Right on the money. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. An 8-yard pickup on the first down completion, now 2nd and 2. Looking to fire. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Bulls go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Rides the option, he keeps it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Dropping back, it's Croman Hope. Fires quickly. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
I love the defense's approach on this drive. They didn't panic. They gave up some yards, but what did they do? They forced a 3rd down, a predictable situation, played great discipline, broke on the football, and forced the big interception.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. Dangerous screen into traffic. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Takes the handoff. It's Edwards. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. That's the end of the quarter, and Missouri has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Rides to the back. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They're going to run it to the right. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Thurman. Couldn't find his way out of his grasp. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Croman Hope. It's on target and complete. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Trying to keep the drive alive. Brought down at the 33, gets the job done. It'll be 1st down. And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. It's complete to the left. Knocked down for the tackle. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. On the option. He'll pitch it. Maybe some room here. They finally knock him down. What a great pitch and run on the option. The Bulls headed quickly to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Back to pass on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. That last play, not what they had in mind, and they've got a long way to go to get it close to the goal line to pick up a 1st down. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That brings them to within 1.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Running inside, it's Edwards. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, it's Sperry. Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
So Missouri will have to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He's got it near midfield. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Looking downfield on 1st down. Extending the play. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. 1st down here for the offense. He's looking to pass. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. A little screen to the running back. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He's tackled right at the 40-yard line. That is well short of the 1st down, and let's see if they go for it here. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 5th. Oh, it's blocked. Tigers sending out their offense, ready to get this drive started. On the delay, it's Edwards. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Trying to impose their will with the run.
And what a great job by the defense here. 1st down, 2nd down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both, and that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations, and now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
Wide receiver going in motion. He's got it on the right. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Tight end now in motion. Off play action. Trying to escape and get it himself. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long. Missouri has it ready to go with another 1st down. The run inside. It's Edwards. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Right back to the well. He's brought down immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. They take a 4-point lead here in the 2nd.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Quick release on the RPO. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Back to pass, it's Coleman Hope. Using his legs to buy some time. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Send the tight end in motion. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Got a man, it's Thurman. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Back to pass.
You just got to get this guy going in the offense. You got to hand it off to him. You got to throw it to him, too, on all different types of downs. I love it on 1st down here. Just getting him the ball in the passing game, let him make something happen and set up 2nd and short.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And the Bulls will hustle to the line. Wants to keep it in the air. Quarterback adapting.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man out of the backfield. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Finds his big tight end. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. 3rd and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. This defense rises to the occasion, and now deep in this game, will they send out the field goal unit or go for it on 4th and short? They're going to pass on the field goal. They're still looking for 6 in this situation. They'll run for it. And he did not make it. The defense standing tall against the run. To the air, it's Sperry. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Miller. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. The Tigers come to the line on the heels of that big pass play.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Now the Tigers will take their final timeout of the half. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live and die. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job by the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC look very smart.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? On the run, it's Young. Picked up a few on that run, but this defense able to keep him contained here late in the half. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Grabbed in the middle, it's Upshaw. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Timeout now called by USF, and that's their final one. And they won't be able to stop the clock. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Reese, hard not to enjoy the pageantry and the meaning of this great game. And, of course, it helps to have had ourselves an eventful first half in the Armed Forces Bowl. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, third down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the second half of the Armed Forces Bowl.
The Bulls will boot it away to start the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. To throw, it's Sperry. Pocket breaking down. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Gonna run it. It's Edwards. Nice move to keep running. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Missouri gets to the line quickly.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Off the play fake. Under fire. Pressure's there and he lets it go.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Safe completion on the screen. He won't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. Tries to get it on the ground. Makes it past the marker. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. The give on the counter. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Edwards. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Looking for space. It's Simon. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Pulls and fires complete. Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Looking for a man. It's Croman Hope. There's the pressure. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The quick out. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Bulls will call on their punt team. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. Running inside, it's Edwards. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Lets it fly. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll move the tight end. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the grab. At the 40, there he goes. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Missouri wants to go fast. The run inside. It's Edwards. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. They'll give it to the back. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. And the Tigers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Pulls it on the option. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Looking to throw, it's Sperry. Quick strike complete. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Missouri comes up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Touchdown, Tigers! And they add 6 more to the board of that trip to the house.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open, I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. They marched 58 yards for the touchdown on that one, and he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. This USF offense will open this drive right here. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air. It's Croman Hope. On the move, he fires. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. That's caught. It's Porter. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. They'll send the back in motion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Simon. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Keeps it himself. Got a little grass. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy 1st down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
The Bulls are moving quickly down the field. They'll go to the air. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Oh, he's got some space. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. Going to the run, it's Simon.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs, you just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looking downfield, it's Croman Hope. Going for it all. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Oh, he wants it all. Snags it down the right side. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Miller. The Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Running inside, it's Edwards. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Got it behind the line. It's James. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Motion from the wideout. On the ground, it's Edwards. Finds a crease at the 20. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down. That's it for the period, and Missouri has the lead. Now let's take a look at the stats in what has been a nip-and-tuck affair. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Might as well give it to him again. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. So now it's 2nd and long. Tight end now in motion. The run inside. It's Edwards. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Gives it on the option. The spin, still on his feet. Touchdown, Tigers. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. Here's the return from inside his 10. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So frustrating for an offense to just give away yards with false start penalties. Shoots it to the left. It's caught downfield. Runs through a man. He might have space. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
And the Bulls are in the hurry-up. Takes the handoff. It's Simon. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Got 8 on first down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2. Back to the ground with the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Wide receiver comes in motion. He'll try to get to the marker himself. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Kick is in the air. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Dropping back, it's Sperry. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
So Missouri will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Spits it out to the back. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Unloads quickly. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. Looking for space, it's Young. Stopped after a gain of 3, it'll be 2nd and 7. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Bulls want to pick up the tempo. In the red area, it's Young. Touchdown, Bulls! And they take it in for 6 more points. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a one-possession game. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Missouri's offense heads out ready to go. Looking downfield, it's Sperry. On target.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Thurman. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Offense in a bunch formation. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Looking for room. It's Simon. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. Around 4 minutes to play in this postseason battle. He'll keep it on 2nd down. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. What penetration, what dominance from this defense to knock him down and force the turnover on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. The Bulls use their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They'll send the tight end in motion. Quarterback on the keeper. But nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Hauls it in. Turns it on in midfield. And he takes it all the way down to the 26-yard line. They'll use use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Snagged in the middle. It's Hoffman. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Tigers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to power their way ahead. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to put this one in the vault. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with a win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the three phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to move forward.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt. They sting, but a lot of times